What's the pettiest thing you've ever done and felt absolutely zero guilt about? Because today, you're about to hear how one simple grocery store trip turned into the most satisfying potato wedge revenge ever served. If you've ever had to deal with someone who thinks the rules don't apply to them, smash that like button, subscribe, and get ready because this revenge may be small, but it's absolutely legendary. So let's rewind a few years back. I was just a regular guy on a regular day, running a simple errand. My wife had a craving, and honestly, when your wife wants potato wedges, you go get potato wedges. Happy wife, happy life, right? So I'm standing in line at the deli counter of our local grocery store. The line's not even that long for it. Maybe 5 people ahead of me, and I'm the last one. Pretty chill. I'm just waiting my turn when in strolls this woman. We'll call her some lady, and she's not alone. She's got what looks like her daughter, or maybe her granddaughter with her. And immediately, you can just tell. She's got that air of entitlement. The kind of vibe where you know she thinks the world revolves around her. Now, this deli worker behind the counter, super polite, super patient, keeps things moving one customer at a time. But every single time someone gets served, here comes some lady, inching forward, trying to squeeze her way to the front. And every single time, the worker tells her, "Ma'am, you need to wait your turn." And oh boy, with each correction, I can see her patience unraveling like a cheap sweater. She's huffing. She's puffing. She mutters to the girl with her, "This is F***ing ridiculous. I just want some wedges. Asterisk." Now me, I'm standing there thinking, oh no lady, not today. Not with me at the back of this line, because this was shaping up to be the perfect petty revenge opportunity. I could feel it brewing, like one of those light bulb moments when a plan just writes itself. Finally, the guy right before me gets served. And as soon as he steps aside, she tries again, lunges forward like she's entitled to my spot. And that's when I cut her off. I turn, look her dead in the eye, and say, "The end of the line is behind me." The look on her face, pure fury. She snaps, "This is bull's asterisk. It's first come, first serve." And the deli worker and I, we just stare at her. No words, just that quiet, unblinking stare that says, "Lady, you're not special. Play by the rules like everyone else." Finally, she stomps back to her little irritation area off to the side, grumbling the whole way. And that's when I notice something. There's barely any potato wedges left in the tray, like just enough for one more person to get a decent order. And right then, the idea hits me like divine inspiration. If she wants these wedges so bad, I'm gonna make sure she never gets a single one. This wasn't just about potatoes anymore. This was about justice. So I tell the deli worker, "Hey, I'll take more than what's left." He says they'll have to drop a fresh batch. It'll be about 5 minutes. Perfect. Exactly what I needed, because I knew she was watching. I could practically feel her glare drilling into the side of my head as she realized she'd have to wait even longer for those golden, crispy wedges she'd been whining about. And sure enough, the worker offers to serve her while the new batch cooks. She explodes again, throws her hands up and says, "Fine, might as well at this point," before storming back to sulk. Every ounce of her body language screamed, "How dare the world not bow to me?" Finally, the fresh tray of potato wedges comes out. And of course, she starts inching forward like she's going to cut in again. Not today. I plant myself firmly in front of the counter and remind her, calmly but firmly, I'm next. The deli guy nods and asks me, "How much would you like?" And that's when I drop it. Quietly, almost conspiratorially, I lean forward and say, "I want all of the wedges." He blinks. "All of them." I nod. "All of them." And that's when he cracks the tiniest smile. He gets it. He knows exactly what I'm doing. And without hesitation, he starts scooping one giant tray after another. Every single wedge goes straight into my bag. The smell of hot, crispy potatoes fills the air, and I can practically hear her blood pressure rising behind me. When he finally hands me the bag, it's heavy, glorious. $14 worth of golden justice. I take it slowly, deliberately, and start to walk away. And then it happens. Behind me, A shrill voice pierces through the store. He did what? Heads turn. People stare, and I don't even need to look back to know her face is red, her jaw is on the floor, and her day just got absolutely ruined by me and my bag of potato wedges. In that moment, I felt like the hero in a petty revenge action movie. The only thing I regret, that I didn't pull out a wedge right there and take a slow, satisfying bite while locking eyes with her. Missed opportunity. But Harry telling it later to my wife, we both laughed for hours. And honestly, best $14 I've ever spent. Sometimes, revenge doesn't have to be grand or complicated. Sometimes, it's as simple as standing your ground and buying every last potato wedge just to prove a point. Was it petty? Oh, absolutely. Was it worth it? Every single bite. If this story made you laugh, smash that like button. And tell me in the comments, what's the pettiest revenge you've ever pulled off? And of course, subscribe for more Reddit revenge stories, because sometimes, the smallest victories are the sweetest.